Hi, I'm author A.M. Hart. Welcome to my channel, Tales of Angela. I've started this channel because I really wanted to be able to talk about writing tips and tricks that I have found very helpful to give some guides and support to indie authors who really want to put their work out there. Because I know how hard it can be, and I know how it doesn't need to be that difficult, but a lot of times indie authors don't have the support systems around them that would allow us to make very easy choices. And so that's really what I want to build here with Tales of Angela. I'm also building packages of writing consultant support, which you'll be able to find soon on my website. And there's also going to be a regular blog being updated there pretty soon. So my website is talesofangela.com, and you can feel free to go join there right away. I also have my author newsletter where I put out 2 free poems every single month. And if you subscribe, that's the only way you're going to see these poems. They're exclusive to the newsletter. They won't be posted anywhere else. So if you enjoy my poetry, I highly suggest going to check out my newsletter. It's right on Tales of Angela, the front page. It says subscribe to my newsletter. Click on that, fill out the instructions, and you'll get your newsletter copy once a month. I didn't want to do more than once a month because I found that, a lot of people don't want to open more emails, and that's totally fair. But in order to stay in contact with my work and my books and things like that, I want to offer that to people. And I wanted it to be something special that you couldn't just find on any of my other social media. So I have actually written 2 books. Well, I've written more than 2 books, but I have 1 book published right now, The Fires That Built Me. It is a poetry collection, and I published that in April 2023. And it kind of covers a healing journey. It goes from a total feeling of just isolation and hopelessness, and it follows this journey of crawling my way out of oppressive systems, of feeling helpless, and crawling my way out of that towards hope. So it starts off kind of dark at the beginning, and then it travels as you go through the book to the poems being more bright and hopeful at the end. But throughout the whole thing, it addresses all these underlying beliefs and how healing can be quite painful and how it transforms us. So it talks about religious trauma and my journey through leaving abuse, and also just finding who I am and my identity as a person. Coming up, I also have a new book coming out very soon. The Soul from the Supernova is a cozy fantasy novel that takes place in the magical world of Kelmandi. So the main character Nova and his friends, their home is destroyed in a terrible attack that was unexpected. And so after this, a lot of their loved ones passed away or were missing. And Nova decides that he wants to go to space to be reunited with his love in the sky. In Nova's home, they have the tradition or belief that when humans pass away, their souls become starlight in the sky. And so Nova's looking for signs of his loved ones in the sky, and he wants to join his beloved partner Nayeli, who passed away during the attacks on their city, Asayuga. So he and his friends build a spaceship so that they can get there. And then it crashes because they have to leave before it's even ready. So if you're interested in that, it's a cozy adventure. It's pretty low stakes throughout. Nobody's saving the world, but it's very character driven and emotional. So if you want to check that out, it is up for pre-order on Amazon, and it will be more places soon. It just right now, that's the only place I have it listed. You can find that again through my website, talesofangela.com. Everything's there. What do I want to do with this channel? Well, I'd really like to be able to just talk more directly to indie authors and people who want to be writing in the fantasy genre or in poetry. I'm going to talk about craft stuff and processes that I use, what works for me and what doesn't. In my other world, I wear a number of hats. I actually am also a speech language pathologist, and I bring that expertise to my ability to consult with other writers and to help guide writers through places where they're stuck in their process. So recently I just coached somebody through an issue she was having in her book, wherein she doesn't know how to write certain spice scenes. Now, I'm an author who doesn't write spice at all, so this isn't my exact wheelhouse, but I was able to guide her with a series of questions to think about how she can approach those scenes in a way that feels comfortable and good to her. So I use my skills as a speech language pathologist to try to help other writers find processes that work for them, which means I don't really follow the rules. I don't really believe there are rules. There are guidelines for writing, for good writing, but I want to help people to find something that fits for you so that you can be successful with your writing. And not everyone is going to find the same thing successful. So when you talk to me or consult with me, my tips and tricks and advice don't have anything to do with one size fits all. It's a suggestion. It will provide insight to you, but you can find your own way, and I highly encourage you to find your own path when you're writing. So you can actually consult with me personally, one-on-one, to do that if you would like, but you don't have to. You can just follow these videos here on YouTube, which are completely free. I'm going to be updating them as much as I can. Right now, I'm trying to commit to one video a week, and we're just going to see how it goes, because I've never actually ventured into YouTube before, and I find it's a little bit scary. I've put it off for a long time. I wanted to make YouTube for a really, really long time, and I just kept putting it off and procrastinating because I was afraid, because I don't know how to do the stuff. I don't know how to edit videos. So I'm putting it all together now. This is my adventure, and I welcome you to join me along with it. So once again, thank you so much for listening, and I can't wait to get to know you all. Please comment below if you're deciding to follow and subscribe, or what you would like to see on this channel. What would help you in terms of your writing? I would love to know. Let me know, and I'll talk to you again.